said, I don't know anybody's phone number. It's all in my phone.
They're in my phone, which is in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had to climb the ladder in a dress with no shoes on.
What brought you to real estate? How did you get started?
With real estate,
What's your biggest piece of advice, either for buyers, sellers, or both?
for both,
Today we are here with Michele. So tell me, Michele, where are we?
we are in downtown Waxhaw, which is enchanting. It reminds me of like a Hallmark movie.
It always reminds me of Gilmore Girls.
Yes,
I feel like
it
it's like a Stars
Exactly.
Hollow. Yeah.
Exactly. We're in front of the historic bridge right over here. Behind you can see some of the buildings. You can see the Waxhaw Women's Club right over there in the background, which used to be one of the first Belk stores.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
Okay, cool. A little bit of local lore there.
Yes. We're standing in front of the Middle James Brewery, which is a newer brewery, replaced one that's there. And all up and down the street are restaurants and little boutiques.
For people that don't live in Waxhaw, what's a hidden gem or what's a hidden secret that, like, when you live here, what should people know about living in Waxhaw that makes it special?
Couple of things. There's so much history here. If you're a history buff, homes here you can find online, or there's tours here that tell you about the history here.
Mhm.
That's really interesting. Some of the homes here are over 100 years old. Right over there is the home of J.L. Rodman. He had a general store here. He built a mill. If you drive down the street, you'll see a big chimney mill that's now a restaurant called Emmett's.
Yeah,
Little tapas restaurant is fabulous.
it is. It is.
Just so much rich history here. It's a great place to plug in.
Mhm.
There's a lot of different ways to get involved, especially for ladies. If you move into a new community and you don't know anyone, it's a great place to. The Waxhaw Women's Club is a service organization. You can join there, get involved in some serving projects, and get to know some people that way, which is great.
That's cool.
I've gotten involved through a Facebook group called Western Union Mothers,
Mhm.
Western Union County Mothers. They have bunco groups, they have game nights, they have nights out, just really fun things to do. And then a lot of the neighborhoods here have a huge social gathering. There's two very large neighborhoods in Waxhaw, Lawson and Millbridge.
Mhm.
They both have really active social committees and social
You don't even have to go
events.
outside the neighborhood for your social life.
Not at all. And most of the neighborhoods have pools. So even
Yeah.
if there's not a social event, there's pools that you can get to know people. So just a great place to get plugged in.
So I know it's a joy to be a real estate agent in this area, because who wouldn't want to go and be like, this could be your new home?
Yes.
But what brought you to real estate? How did you get started?
With real estate, before I had children, I was a women's retail clothing buyer.
Mhm.
Did that for about 15 years. Then when my kids were little, I stopped. When I decided I was going to go back to work, I kind of edged back into it. I went back and got my master's degree thinking I'd go back into the business world.
Mhm.
When I started looking into what that looked like, that didn't seem like anything I wanted to do. I've always loved homes. I'm the nosiest person on the planet. I can drive around and see a driveway with a gate, but you can't see the home. And I want to go back there and see it.
Right.
I'll
right.
go. Before I was a realtor and I could find out things, I used to go on Google Earth and go zoom down and look at the house and say, who owns it? Go get the tax records. So that kind of thing is really my jam too. But
Yeah.
I love homes. I love helping people, love getting out, talking to people all the time. I would be miserable on a desk. So it's a great outlet for me. I have a lot of design through my previous retailing career. So it's nice to be able to help people get their homes ready to sell, see the potential in homes that they're looking at as well.
With I know we were talking a little bit as far as the market in the last couple of years and all that kind of stuff. What's your biggest piece of advice, either for buyers, sellers, or both?
For both, be prepared and do your
Mhm.
homework. For buyers, I would say, I know 90% of people start out online, looking on Zillow and things like that to look for a home, which is great, but don't push the button for show me a home.
Right.
You're going to get whoever happens to get that and they pay for that lead. You're not going to get the best agent. So
Right.
you want to shop around, talk to your friends, talk to your family. You can do some research online to find a good agent that's going to take care of you, and also find a good lender. Lender before you start the process. You need to know what your budget is.
Yeah.
You may actually be able to afford more than you think because of the down payment assistance programs and things out there. If you find a good lender that can direct you in the right way, you're on your way to getting a home. You would hate to find a house
Fall in love with it and then hate the payment.
or
it just
you
doesn't
don't
work.
have a pre-approval and you can't get your offer in before someone else does.
Right.
Those are the two things for buyers I'd say are the main things. For sellers, same thing, be prepared, but that's just having your home prepared.
Right.
If even if you aren't planning on selling today, but you think maybe in the next 2-3 years you might, there's a lot of things you can be doing now. Keep the maintenance, keep your caulking around you, whether or not you do it or have someone else do it.
Right.
Keep your windows caulked.
So that way you don't have a big lift at the end you have to do.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
a lot of work to get a house ready.
It
And,
is. It is.
what I see a lot of sellers do is put their house up and they don't clean their basements, or
Right.
there's dust, in the corners and spider webs.
And this isn't 2021. We can't just throw any old thing up on the market.
It's not.
Yep.
So I'd say be prepared and do your homework on those matters. And when you're ready to sell, again, find an agent that's going to stand behind you, that's going to market you right, that's going to give you the right price and not tell you what you want to hear.
Right.
Because everybody wants to sell their house for more, and so do we as Asians.
Sure.
But if somebody's going to tell you, oh, yeah, I can sell it for that price, that's not the agent that you want.
You need somebody that's truly an advisor, even if it's not what you want to hear. At least
Exactly.
it's an honest answer that you
Exactly.
can move forward with. Absolutely. Always feel like as real estate pros, like when we get together, we love to swap stories and tell war stories and all that kind of stuff. So, what is the craziest or the funniest real estate story that you have?
I actually have a good one.
Oh, perfect. Let's have it.
I was working an open house for one of my listings. Had locked the front door to get ready, cleaning upstairs, turning all the lights on, unlocking the sliding glass door for the balcony upstairs. Went out on the back patio with the blower to blow off the leaves.
The things that real estate agents do.
I shut the back door while I was blowing off the leaves. As I'm back there, it's about 5 minutes before the open house, and a couple came around the corner and said, "Oh, is it open?" I said, "Yeah, the front door's locked. Let's go in this door." And went to open the back door, and it was
locked
also
too.
locked. So I had on a dress. I had no shoes on. I have no phone.
Sure.
My phone was inside. My keys, my purse, everything I had was inside. And they said, "Well, is there anybody you can call?" And I said, "I don't know anybody's phone number." It's all in my phone.
They're in my phone, which is in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even know the client's phone number off the top of my head.
Right.
So luckily the next door neighbor had a ladder. He
Oh.
brought it over and set it up against the deck for me. And then he says, "I'm afraid of heights. I'm not going to climb the ladder." So I had to climb the ladder in a dress with no shoes on and do a little straddle over the side of the deck and then go in the sliding glass door to get the door open.
Perfect. Perfect. Yes. That again, the things that real estate
Yes.
agents will do to make it happen.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Well, thank you for sharing Waxhaw with us. Now I want to move here. So I know who to call at least. But
Yes.
thank you for sharing your lovely city with us.
Thanks for coming
and all the
down.
tips. Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
All right. Thank you.